doing. I'll start doing something in about a second. Tell me if it's anything is too loud, if I'm too loud, or the music is too loud, or whatever. Um, yeah. I'm really a fool.
Tell my love, don't want too intense. I'm going down to a great good expense.
Right.
Now all the air is quiet and
this
still. Wish I was back
basically
home on that nail of the
I don't know, I'm redrawing a scene. Hey, 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 hey.
Don't think
I'm drawing a scene from a book that I'm reading at the moment that I read when I was a teen. And I'm really enjoying the book. And I really like this scene in the book. So it's kind of like a sappy and kind of silly thing. But yeah, also this is like the first time in 500 years that I'm drawing a man, so I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see how it goes. Oh, the music is super loud. Okay. I will bring that down. And is there buzzing? Is that better? Still really loud? Is that better? There's lag on here, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Even more? Okay. Like that? That's like pretty much the lowest. Okay, okay, good. Let me know what's up, and if you want to like actually talk to me as a person so that I don't have to talk to myself like a weirdo, feel free to call me, or I'll call you. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really nervous, obviously. So even though it's just the two of us here at the moment. As yeah, like at the moment I feel like I'm talking to you like I'm a human talking to a robot, and the robot is you, and it's making me really nervous. That's why I'm talking so much. But anyway, and not actually doing anything. Okay. So, yes, I'm drawing a scene from Huntress because it's a book I like and nobody reads it, and I like this dude that I'm drawing, and I don't know how to draw a man, but we'll see how it goes. And now the whole world will see my like extremely dodgy like drawing style, where and you'll see why it takes me 500 years exactly to do a drawing. Oh, keep sending messages. I'm happy for you to do that because it's quiet in here. It's really quiet. I don't know how to change that. I don't think anyone is going to watch other than you anyway. I'm not popular. I- yeah. So, I guess I'll talk about. Oh, okay, you're calling. Yeah, sure thing. Discord is the way to go. Even though my Discord is being a bit weird right now and it's just a totally blank screen. But yeah. Let me restart Discord just a second. Well, yeah, while we're seeing what happens with Discord, I'm going to tell you about this book. So, it's written by someone... Yeah, I guess, yeah, I see. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. Is it still black? Okay. We're the only... There's like you and one other person watching, and I don't know who the other person is. And feel free to say something, other person. Okay. But yeah, you can do whatever you like. Let me see what's up with Discord. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let me talk about this book to one singular person who's here. So it's written by Malinda Lo. She mostly writes young adult fiction, and her first book is a book called Ash, which is basically like a retelling of Cinderella, because Ash and Cinder, or yeah, and in which Cinderella, who is not called Cinderella, has more agency and doesn't, you know, just marry a man to like escape her abusive relationship with her family. And Huntress is sort of like a prequel, but like so loosely a prequel that it's not even really worth mentioning. It's basically about people traveling to save their kingdom. It's cute. I liked it a lot. I like it now still, which was surprising. Yeah, Discord is being really weird. I don't know what... For me, it's just like a blank screen. So, I don't know. It's not giving me any options whatsoever. Oh well. This may not be a really long stream either, since nobody's really watching, but I thought it might be fun to try out, and fun to talk to myself continually. Yeah. But yes, basically, I like this book a lot, and it doesn't really get spoken about much, and there isn't like any fandom existing for it, as with everything that I seem to like. I either get into stuff way too late, or I just get into stuff that people don't really read or watch. But whatever. So I just, yeah, drawing some fan art because none exists. Or it's not even, it's a comic, because I like this scene a lot. It's cute. Let's see. Yeah. Got good stage presence, obviously. I can hear my parents leaving. They're going to a concert of some sort. I don't know what exactly. Okay, I'll just keep talking for your sake. Do you want me to talk about anything in specific? I really wonder what's wrong with my Discord. It's really strange. Let me, in fact, completely restart it. Just because it's really strange. that it would do this. Okay, I think the screen is going to go blank for just a second again. But I'll be back in just one moment. That should do it, I hope. Yeah, there you go, there it's black. I don't really know how much lag there is on here. It seems to be a couple of seconds, but yeah. I probably should have like designed these characters before I draw them like straight off the bat, because I don't actually have a very clear image of what they look like in my head. So this guy looks extremely generic, and his eyes are quite uneven. And he looks way creepier than he actually is, but oh well. He's a good guy. Oh, and I'm drawing on the wrong layer too. For the moment there's 2 layers, but it's going to increase exponentially. Oh wait. Huh? Oh, I'm doing a live stream. Sorry. Okay, I'm not hungry. Oh. Yeah. As you can see, I flipped the canvas like a lot. I don't know why. It's probably too much. I think that's another reason I spend so long on drawings, because I see what I'm doing wrong very often, and then I get like too caught up on fixing my mistakes when nobody else can see them. Okay, for the moment I only have 2 layers, don't worry about it. But it gets a lot because I tend to like move shit around. But I very recently learned that when you select part of a drawing, you can also move it around and you can transform it. It took me a really long time to find that out. I was not attentive in this whole like learning how the fuck to use a computer, basically. I won't have too many layers. I tend to merge them at the end, but I don't know. I get a bit... I don't know. I feel like I need to have a lot of layers too. See, now I've got 3 layers already, because a different person requires a new layer, even though it's just line art. Jeez, I really should have like thought about what these people look like. I have no idea. I started this sketch this morning before I went out, but I still haven't considered what they look like. All I know is that they all have dark hair, because that's the canon. It's sort of like a in a fantasy setting, but it's like sort of like East Asian-ish. I don't know. It's pretty vague, but you know that the characters are East Asian, because the writer is East Asian, and she's sort of like, or she's a Chinese American, and she's like trying hard with that represent dark hair, best hair, dark hair. Master Race. Oh my god. You guys. Um, I dark hair is good. As I mean, it's my personal preference, and I like drawing it a lot. Um, but yeah, red hair is also nice. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of gingers lately. It's like they just emerged with spring. But I also noticed that like whenever spring comes about. Oh wait, sorry, I'm reading your comment and like talking at the same time. Whenever spring comes about, people with dreadlocks, white people with dreadlocks, like appear from like under a rock or something. It's like you do not see them in winter, and then all of a sudden they're there. It's like I don't know why, why it happens, but anyway, it happens. Um, right. Yes, black bobs. I know you, and I agree. Oh, you saw two white peeps with dreadlocks? So did I. Today, yep, so did I. um, I went to this like beach bar place. I did mention that on Twitter. It's basically like uh, so there's like along the Spree, there's all of these bars, um, and one of them is called Yam, 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 and it calls itself a beach bar because there's like a bit of sand in the back. Basically, it's like sort of like I don't quite know how to describe it. Like an I'm here like gesticulating. No, my internet went bad all of a sudden. Oopsie doopsie. Wait a second. I don't know if I'm still streaming now. My internet is extremely spotty. Like in the evening. I don't know if it's I people tell me that my internet provider is kind of bad, and I believe them, but yeah. It gets really spotty this time of day, so I don't know why I decided it was a good time. But yeah, I don't know if I'm still streaming. I cannot tell. Let me go to... Am I still around? Christ, I don't know what this person's nose looked like. I think it's... Hope that's okay. I'm still here? Okay, well, if I am still here, basically, it's like an African club-ish? I don't know. They sell like plantain and stuff there. And yeah, I was there chilling, drinking Club Mate. The guy who was like working at the bar was like very flirtatious. I don't think he was flirting with me specifically, but he was flirting in general. And for once I wasn't totally grossed out. He was quite charming in his own way. Anyway, but because it was like kind of like an African place, white people suddenly decided that it's like white people with dreadlocks just appeared. There were so many and so much like So nasty. I don't know, it's just not a good look, but people insist on it. Am I back? Oh, okay. I've been talking like bullshit for ages now. But basically, I was at this place, there were loads of people with really nasty hair, white dreads. And yeah, it's not the best. The bathrooms there are also like extremely bad, but it's a nice place. It's got like a really like relaxed vibe, and it's like, yes, you heard the nasty dreadlocks bit. Okay, and there's a bit of an entrance fee, but I do actually really recommend it because they've got like cool shit there, and it's outdoors, which I like when the weather is good, which it is. And I have a tan all of a sudden. Yeah. And I'm not concentrating on my drawing because I don't know. Oh, you accidentally. Oh, no, you dreaded your extensions. How did that happen? And did you have to cut them out in the end? Because one time I went on this like really long hike. It was like 12 days, and we were literally in the middle of nowhere. And we didn't really have any access to like camping places, like real camping places, no running water. So we were like washing in streams and shit, which was nice. But basically the group that I was with, we all decided we were going to like get box braids, which was not a good look for any of us because we were all very white. Me, the least white of all the entire group, which is really saying something because I'm quite white. Anyway, but yeah, at the end of it, I just had it cut out. I went to the hairdresser and had most of my hair cut off. And I mean, it was okay because I got it cut out, and then the hairdresser like extremely deep conditioned my hair, and then it looked really good for a couple of days. And then it went back to looking its usual dry self. But yeah, I can't imagine what it must have been with like extensions. Okay, wait, I'm reading your comment. Okay. Bleh. Wait, I don't like this song. I gotta skip it. Ugh. I made this playlist a super long time ago. Oh no, that is horrible. I just got mine cut out. I was like, fuck it. I mean, okay, yeah, I also got extensions when I got these braids in, because I had really short hair at the time. But yeah. Oh yeah, the reason we got them is basically we're not going to wash our hair for 2 weeks, because we're only washing in streams, and we were kind of like on a nature preserve, so we weren't really allowed to use like soaps and stuff that weren't biodegradable. So it ended up being so yeah, so we decided to do that so we didn't have to wash our hair, but I don't think it was necessarily a good look or a good idea. Yeah, we were all really stinky. That like camping trip was extremely rough. Like one of the guys who was in our group, he fell and he cracked 2 of his ribs, and we had to carry him down to a road, but we were in the middle of nowhere so that he could go to the hospital. So a bunch of him carried, like, we were a group of 6 or 7, so 2 of him carried him down. 2 of us carried him down. I was busy panicking, so I wasn't much help. I stayed behind. And then I like pulled the tendon in my heel. So it was really rough walking with that, but I did it. And I mean, there were other people hiking at the same time. I know one girl had a liver failure because she wasn't drinking enough. It was a pretty wild trip. But when my brother went on the same trip, his group burnt down the entire mountain, so we did better. Anyway, I gotta concentrate on drawing. I'm here like making gestures as if you guys can see me, and you know, but you cannot. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm like really upset by this guy that I drew because he looks like extremely creepy. I must get rid of his mouth. I'll draw another mouth in a second. Yeah. I also... Stinky hair siblings and Pyromaniac. Yeah, pretty much. The other thing is that when my brother came back from this flipping trip, he was like crispy. He did not wear sunblock even once. Like, he was so dark. I was sunburned when I came back from it, but like, yeah. Anyway, wild trip. What else happened on it? I don't know. I got really sick one day, and everyone told me to, I mean, I probably shouldn't even say this because it's really gross, but everyone told me to go vomit behind a bush so that I would feel better. So, but I couldn't do it, so I just pretended. Yeah. Yeah. What else happened? I shot a gun on that trip. That was wild. Yeah. It turns out I can't shoot a handgun at all, but I can shoot a shotgun. Very exciting. Ah, there's 4 people watching, and I'm wondering who the other 3 people are. Oh, okay. So, guns. Basically, they were like, they gave you the option to, they gave you the option to try out a bunch of different guns. So they had a handgun, a rifle, and a shotgun. And disaster with like, I didn't hit a single thing with either, yeah, I don't know, a handgun or a rifle. But with the shotgun, I hit every single thing. And we were shooting at clay pigeons, which means that they were moving objects. And I was like so totally shocked at the fact that I was hitting anything, because my aim isn't really good. I mean, even with like throwing and stuff like that. I think I was just so panicked that the adrenaline moved my body. I don't know. And I think the guy who was like in charge was also really shocked that I was hitting shit. Anyway. But I didn't really exactly enjoy the experience. It's kind of scary. They're like, you can tell that a gun is powerful if you shoot a gun. I don't know. I think I'm gone again. Oh no, am I still live? Let me know. My internet is truly not great, especially this time of day. So, but I think everyone is going out, so it may improve if other people aren't using the bandwidth. God, I'm not happy with the faces that I have here. Oh well. And it's also looking way romantic, way more romantic than really I want. Okay, sorry about that. Internet trouble. I may end this stream in like 15 minutes or so, simply because, yeah, it's kind of like not a good time, I think. Yeah, internet tends to get fucking bad, right? And I'm really not happy with this phase. It wasn't, my internet wasn't this bad until recently, but we've changed internet providers a couple of months ago, and since then it's been really bad. What is happening? Yeah. And this fucking drawing is looking way too, like, I don't know. I don't like their expressions at all. I'll have to change them. Yeah, so I think I should change to a different internet provider, because my internet wasn't great before, but there wasn't like a time where suddenly it would go bad every day, which is no, but I have nothing really better to do at the moment, so all right. Yeah, maybe I'll do a request thing, but I will never draw a Digimon because it's like I don't know any. Like I was saying, I watched one episode and I watched the movie, and of the episode that I watched, I remember that they were climbing up this really big ladder, and like the girl character didn't want to be like in the middle. Or I don't know who the girl was, because she was scared a boy would look up her skirt, I suppose, which is, I mean, I would feel anxious about it too. And then they reached the top of the ladder, and then there was a tree, and then there was some apples, and apparently the apples tasted like meat, but I don't know if that's something that I came up with myself, or if it actually happened. Anyway. Draw a goggles boy. Okay, let me draw a goggles boy quickly, somewhere on this page. I know which one you want me to draw. Yeah, he wears the goggles on top of his head, right? And I think this is too far down, oh well. Yeah. And then his hair goes like this. And I think he has like a scarf. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, hi Saston. I'm talking about nothing, and I drew a Digimon for Gera. I hope you're happy. Please screen cap it, because I actually think this is really cute. All of these like animes that I haven't watched are the same to me as Dragon Ball. Let me draw. Oh wait, so are there more than one like Goggle Boy? Let me make him more cute. I know that they have more, their eyes are more like this. Wait, so there's others? Please enlighten me. And then they wear gloves, right? Or is that a Pokemon thing? I don't know. I'm really happy with this drawing. It's cute. I don't know who... This is the best thing I've drawn in ages, and a really great hand. I don't... Is it really doing that? I don't know how to change that. Let me look. Let me see if I can change like the settings on allowing you to say more or less, or participants. Just the three of us. Sastin, tell us about the coffee that you're drinking. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna close my door quickly, but I will be back in a second. I'm back. I don't know how you drink coffee. I still haven't mastered it. I have to put like 5 cups of sugar, 5 cups of sugar per cup. 5 spoons of sugar per cup to make it work. Wow, he's really beefy. Wait, I must save this for posterity. Because I'm really pleased with this. There you go. Bye. Oh, I saw your spider incident. Tell us about it. Ah, I'm glad you guys are talking to each other. This way. It was a huge spider, right? Did you leave it in your house? And did it bite you? Okay, give me another prompt. I'll not finish this now. Okay, I'll do requests. I will start a new thingamy. Give me a request. I'll do it. Gera, mind you that I was like 10 or 11 at the time. It was ages ago. I don't know if we... Oh, I just see, hey, Livia is in the stream too. Hi. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying. Feel free to request something if you see it. You can do that here or on Facebook. That's fine. I'll see it eventually. I think I was most embarrassing when I was 14 or so. Oh, Sastin is still telling us about the spider. Though I do know... But please, someone request something so that I can draw something. I'll do I'll do the face until someone tells me what to draw. Lots of winter clothes with a bowl shape to them. Okie dokie. That's easy. Oh yeah, I remember that too. Oh. Rough times. There was one girl in this, like, especially who had it out for us. Because a boy and a girl working together, you know, the scandal is too great, you know. Of course. This is too much of a bowl shape. There's like a lot of interruptions at the moment because the tenants or like rather the people that we're renting the house from, they left all of their furniture here and they recently decided that they wanted it back. So they took the cupboard that my parents were using. So now they don't have a cupboard, so now they're using mine. So because they're getting ready to go out, they keep coming in here, but it's cool. I don't mind. I just hope it's not too loud with my door, because my door is quite loud. Sastin, do you remember what project it was that we were working on together? I'm trying to think of what flipping pose I should put this person in. I want to draw them skiing, but having never gone skiing, I cannot even begin to imagine what that looks like. Oh, hi. Sorry. Okay. No, nothing. It's fine. I think we probably did okay. We were 10. I don't think that it was so challenging that we would have done badly. No, I can't draw someone. I don't know what skiers look like. The thing that I really like about winter is, yeah, when people wear like these big old coats and then their legs stick out and they look so like it doesn't matter. Sorry, just calling out Priscilla here. Yes, I remember her. I feel like she's the only person who ever like, I don't know, she was so mean. Yeah, I feel like she's the only one who really like caused any trouble. But yeah, I love when people in winter wear like these big old coats and their legs stick out and they're like an upside down flower vase with like the stalks of the flowers popping out. I think she just had nothing better to do. And I mean, it was a really silly thing to be like mean about, but I remember being quite upset about it. Oh well. I think when you're 10, things are more upsetting. I also remember crying badly about books back then, which I stopped doing, but then I started doing again recently. Sorry about that. My dad came to take all of the washing out of my room. I'm going to close the door again. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I thought you were part of our group, even though you were only semi-part of our group. You weren't there long enough to be integrated fully. Oh, so my dad's first name is Hagen. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. It's a name. Not the best. Perfect. Yeah, I feel like at our school, like friendships were built over longer times. like everybody knew each other for like ages. It took me a while to get integrated in that group myself. I don't know anyone with that first name. I, I used to think when I was little that it was like a combo of Hermann and Jürgen. Sorry, I cannot speak German today. But it's a name of its own, and it's really whack. Oh, have fun at the science fair. Um, and sorry for like rambling so much. Good luck, and nice of you to volunteer. And if anyone else is around with a request, or if you want to leave me a request before you go, let me know. This is a very different face from what I usually draw. I'll get round to it. I'm almost done. Unless I'll color yours if you like. If nobody else gives me a request. I just wanted to have like more than one, you know, so that I can feel like I'm cool. Yeah. All right. I really made this playlist like a super long time ago. I don't know what's on here at all. I feel like my accent is going haywire because I'm kind of nervous. I know that like fucking nobody is watching, but I'm still kind of nervous. What type of a hat? I was going to... Yeah, I think it's... I mean, it wasn't 14 and 15, but it's been a while. Yeah, 4 viewers. Who are you? Please talk to me. Because I'm being really awkward. Hello! Draw a farmer? Up next, okay. I could make this person into a farmer preemptively, but nah, I'll stick with it. Farmers are great. I'm trying to remember what these stupid hats look like. I feel like I can't draw... I mean, I never watched... I watched, again, the fact that I did not consume a lot of media or television media as a kid is apparent, but like I did not watch South Park. So whenever I see these like hats with flaps, they make me think of South Park anyway because of whatever fucking character was in it. Who wears a flap hat? Please tell me who that is and what they do. Kyle. I don't know who that is. Anyway. I'm really nervous. I'm glad that you guys are talking to each other. What is... I need to change this playlist. I'm not really liking what's being played. Gera's art is really cute. Or are you talking about me? I don't... without me. Sorry. I'm not hungry, thanks. No pizza. For me. But yes, I'm really feeling like I'm drawing South Park fan art right now. I ate sardines for lunch. Nah, I'm really full. Yesterday I cooked like something like 5 kilos of lentils. So I've been eating that on and off, and then I had really delicious fried sardines. Schlivo. I don't know how to say. Should I call you Olivia or Livia? Which do you prefer? Draws super cool stuff. Like, I'm always impressed when I see it. Because I really don't know how to do like more abstract stuff. I admire anyone who can do it. Livia. Okay, I never quite knew. I should have asked beforehand. Your icon is super cute. It kind of makes me want to reread Moomins. It's been really ages since I've read or watched the Moomins in any capacity. Damn, there's something not right going on here with this pose. Nope. I don't really remember much from the Moomins, other than that I mean everyone was scared by that one particular episode. But I also remember there was this one episode where I don't remember. One of them had this really cool bag, and I think about it from time to time still as a grown-up, about how much I wish I had that bag. I mean, it's not a really practical bag. That's a cool hairstyle. I totally know what you mean, Gerard. It's like, the second my hair gets like slightly longer than it is, I'm like, oh, scissors. Long hair is quite frustrating, or growing out your hair rather. You're way braver than I am, though. I kind of think that I want to shave my hair, but I will never. Because I feel like I don't have a good face shape. Sorry for moving the screen around so much. This is how I usually do it. I should probably not. You should just tie your hair up all the time. But I have a weird face shape. And head shape. I was a forceps baby, so my head is kind of deformed. Aw, thank you, but I don't think it's never gonna happen. Because I also kind of like having hair. because hair feels nice. One of my favorite stories is, again, a camping story. But in my dream, I was dreaming that I was petting a dog. And when I woke up, I was petting my own hair. Which was really weird. And in my dream, I was thinking, wow, this feels so realistic. And I'm glad that no one else was awake to see me, because I was sleeping right next to my friend and it could have gone badly and ended up with me petting her hair, but nah, it was my own. So, what shoes do people wear in the winter? Because I always wear exactly the same shoes forever and ever. Yeah, it was weird. I was dreaming like no shoes. Okay, flip-flops. Okay, I don't. Maybe they stepped into, I guess, another story, since this is like the point of streams, to tell anecdotes. Back when I was a kiddo and living in Germany for a short while, I broke through some ice. And I was scared that my boots, it wasn't like I was playing on a stream and I broke through the ice, and I was scared that my boots were going to freeze to my feet, so I just took off my boots and left them at the bottom of the stream and walked home barefoot. It wasn't far. Let me read what Jera has to say. Yeah, yeah, that's also something I'm scared of, because I know my mom will say immediately that I look like a neo-Nazi. Like, even when I wear like boots, she's like, yeah, saying that I look like a fascist. It's the one foot is really ugly. Oh my god. Ah, I went offline. I think it's mainly a problem in Germany, though, where people have like an idea of what, yeah, neo-Nazis look like. Tell me if I disappear. Okay, good, I was still there. I'm redrawing these feeds. Damn. I know that when my laptop is plugged in, it makes like a buzzing noise, but I have to plug it back in. My battery's almost dead. Sorry, folks. Do you know what the biggest problem about streaming is that I'm realizing for myself? Is that when I hear music, I almost always have to sing. So I'm really resisting hard the urge to sing right now. But I won't. Sorry about that. It's just, wait, let me mute it. And people don't really talk to me on there very often either. I should have done it very unprofessional. There you go. I think you made the right choice by uninstalling it. It's bad. It's bad. But lots of people don't use Discord, so normal people. So I have to stick with it. Normal people, whatever that means. People who like Facebook a lot do not use Discord. For fuck's sake, what do feet look like? Okay, this person fell in a puddle. It's decided. And they have really weird feet. Oh, okay. But I do find the call quality of of Discord is still a lot better than of Skype. And you know that like I used to super have trouble. I think they're at home now. They're in front of a warm fire drying off. Oh, steaming. Wait, let me... I feel like I'm like developing a story for this person in my head. Does it? I don't know. I don't know anything about anything. It probably does. Let me... Do you want me to color this, or should I make a... Should I make a farmer? They can be friends. I'll color it. Even though my coloring is even more messy than my, A farmer with a sword? You know me so well. Yes. Let me think about it. I'll color them all at the end then, I guess. Yeah, a farmer lady with a sword. Okay, I'll color this quickly before I move on to the farmer. It shouldn't take long. But I'm like extremely whack as far as coloring is concerned. I'm so lazy about it. Just in general. And, oh, the other thing is that I recently accidentally changed the settings on my favorite brush, the brush that I use for coloring. So now I'm using this fucking thing. I hate it. But I can't figure out what the settings are, and I'm in denial about the fact that I changed it. So I'm just going to live with this fucking thing for now. I wish I was one of those people that could close their lines so that I could just bucket tool the whole thing, but I am not, and I will never be, because as you can see, I really use super short lines when I'm drawing. And it results in, yeah, I can't use the bucket tool for shit, because, yeah. You're so lucky. I can't. I think part of it has to do with the fact that my tablet is really small. This is basically my backup tablet that I started using when my old tablet broke. It sucks. You are living such a better life with your bucket tool. I'm so jealous. I have to like make a point of not making this person ginger, because if I do, it'll just look like fuck. It'll just look like that person. Fucking Kyle? Okay. Oops, what am I doing? What hair color should they have? I know what to make the jacket. I've been thinking about this the whole time. It's one of those. I told you it can't be, because then they look like this fucking Kyle guy. I don't have a problem with them per se. It's one of these 90s windbreakers, I decided. So it's gonna be real ugly. I hate this brush. No. I'll think of a way to get yellow in here too. Somehow into this jacket. I'm really bad at selecting skin colors as well. Because I tend to like do them at a really low opacity, but now, for instance, this person is quite yellow. No, not opacity, saturation. Hair color. Orange with bright pink tips and brown roots. I mean, you can't see their whole hair. Okay, I'm gonna go wild with the colors. Their hat is going to be green. I don't know why. I feel like it has to be. Nah. I like contrasting color schemes, and like especially when they're clashing. I think it's quite obvious. Lately I've been using so much like green and pink and blue and pink, and I know that's not right, but I love it. Oh, I went offline again, I think. Green, but a darker green. No, I don't like this color. I'm doing a really shoddy job. I'm so sorry. Let's think about this. Maybe red. I don't know. For fuck's sake. No, this is bad. You asked for a pleasing color scheme, so I'm here fucking it greatly. What colors don't you like again? You don't like certain types of greens, right? Can't quite remember. I'm like really surprised by myself still, because I used to be one of these like people that like absolutely hated pinks and reds to a certain extent, like any sort of light, sort of warm color, and now I really love them. I don't know what happened. Oh right, I forgot out that they have feet. You like green? What colors do you hate? I feel like there was I mean, I'm trying, I don't remember. God, these colors are really not great. You hate dark blue? I don't have a problem with it. I don't really hate any color. I used to think, exactly what my point is, I used to think I disliked warm colors, but I don't. I just had some sort of... I'm still warming up to orange, though. The rest are okay. Sure if this looks like they were in a pond. This is I don't know. This is pretty whack. I feel like I made a mistake coloring this. Look better as just lines. Fuck's sake. I'm just going to leave the colors as it is. I might adjust it later, but... I don't know why I'm doing shading now. I knew that was coming. There's this song, and I don't remember how it goes, but it's like, for fuck's, the lyrics go something along the lines of, I don't want no scrubs. Nope, I don't remember the rest. I'm not convinced I've ever heard this song myself, but I know it's a song reference. I'm uncultured. I only know it from Scrubs, the TV show, myself. I'm gonna leave this for now. I might, fuck's sake, I may come back to it. Ah, that's right, that's right, that's right. Okay, person with the sword. Wow. So, I don't know. I think a scrub is also someone who isn't, like, who kind of sucks, basically. Or who's uncool. I don't know what the slang is exactly. I think it's a little bit old-fashioned at this point. have this idea in my head for what I'm drawing next, but we'll see. I really don't know how long the lag is on here. Austrians, so I've heard. Oh, this font is one of the best things about Germany, I have to say. I love when you have like so many bottles and you take them and then you end up with like so much money back. It feels so satisfying. Yeah, it's so nice. It's so nice. Font is great. Apparently in Denmark they have a lot of, like, you get a lot of money back, but everything in Denmark is more. Yeah. To think. I'm really bad at coming up with poses. I change them like 100 times. I can't believe I'm saying that, especially since it's so early, but I'm kind of falling asleep. I don't think anyone thinks their own accent is cute. I think it's pretty sweet too. But a thing that I hate is when people smash font bottles here, like as they do in my neighborhood. It's so, that's fucking rude. What is... What? I'm really struggling to come up with a pose. Gah, I need to change music again. I'm one of those people. I can't concentrate if I hear the same thing too much. Okay, I'm going to do something to appease Gerard specifically. Since it's a farmer, it's thematically fitting, I guess. I still think that, like, people in Europe speak English really well. I've really not met too many people who have like accents where I can deduce where they're from. And you were in the States, right, for a while? This is going to be a really strange sword. I bet you picked up like a lot in 10 months because, yeah, Americans don't speak any German at all. I think, yeah, I believe your English is really good and you write English really well. I still, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you know, like the one thing that Germans aren't supposed to be able to say is squirrel. And I still don't know if I've heard you say squirrel. Can you say it? I don't know. Oh, on the topic of squirrels, so my house, the front of the building. Oh yeah, you want that Austrian accent. So the front of my building faces, you can't say squirrel. Okay, I see. The front of my building faces this big old tree, and in that big old tree, February. Yeah, I guess it is. It's fine. I also have trouble pronouncing stuff in English. My mom got really mad at me this afternoon because I said based off of instead of based on. So yeah, apparently based off is wrong. And she always gets pissed about that one specifically. But she also doesn't speak English as a first language, so I'm just gonna... Anyway, my point is, my building faces this big old tree, and there's a squirrel living in that tree, and that squirrel has a baby. So for the past couple of months, I've been watching it building its nest. I guess there's 2 of them, and recently crows have started attacking the nest, and it's like very dramatic. And I think a crow may have eaten a baby. I don't know. Because I'm not seeing the squirrels around since yesterday. Yeah, well, there's my story about squirrels. Rogue and rouge. I don't know. Schedule you can pronounce however you like. Schedule and schedule are both right. Yeah, it is pretty terrible. But they were putting up a really strong fight for the past couple of days, but I think yesterday. Yep. But I guess it's good for the crows, even if it's sad for the squirrels. I don't know. Oops, sorry. Oh no, only one survived? I guess that's... I mean, I'm sounding super callous right now, but I guess that's why they have lots of babies, because they know... or, I don't know, nature knows that only a couple are going to survive. Yeah, and that does sound extremely callous. People, I don't know why I decided to stream today, because clearly it is not working with drawing. I'm being more precious than usual about my lines. Is it like, did it have an actual mohawk? Or did it just happen to like have a bit of scruffy hair on top? It's still sad though when it happens. I mean, I was really rooting for those squirrels, especially since like my whole family would stand in front of the window and watch it go about its business of the day, because yeah, it was really kind of exciting to watch, even when it was just collecting. An actual mohawk? Wait, I'm so confused. Did someone stick it on? You don't know. Maybe someone caught it and stuck it on its head. People here are weird. I bet someone has done that. I actually assure you that someone has done that in the city this spring. Let's see. I don't know. I can't think of anything like wild that I've seen recently in my neighborhood because I haven't been out so much lately. But there's constantly wild shit happening here, and I'm sure someone has done that. Now, okay, wait. Let me try and draw a squirrel. I don't know. No, I can't draw a squirrel. It's a lost cause. I'm not gonna try. I'm struggling with humans. I can't draw animals. Oh, man, did your mom take a picture? I'm really, like, wondering about this. Blah. I don't know. I don't really know what farmers look like. I feel like I have an idea in my head that's so stereotypical that it's almost offensive. Yes, I understand what she means. The other day I saw a wood pigeon that was so huge. It was like so fat, and like majestic. And I took a picture of it and it looked very small. And now nobody believes me about the size of this wood pigeon. Plus it was really pretty. Offensive to farmers, yes. I'm sure a farmer is one of my 5 viewers is a farmer and is thinking, yes, there were 5, now there's 4. The farmer went off. They saw that I'm drawing a straw hat. I don't know if it's obvious that this is a straw hat, and then they just left. Because farmers don't actually wear straw hats, I don't believe. I mean, some of them probably do. I'm really bad at drawing hats. I don't know why I'm doing it. That's great. I'm glad that it's real. Farmers should wear hats. I have a friend who used to stay on the farm, and I used to go visit her, and she did not wear a straw hat. But they didn't really have a big farm. They only had a couple of horses. I'm so glad about this news. Oh, now I want to... Do you have pics? No, that's really weird. Just, I don't know. I would too. I'm kind of like, because it doesn't really look like I'm going to get a job doing art stuff anytime soon. I'm really considering like, I should do an Ausbildung as something else. And I'm thinking, farmhand. I mean, that would be so good. But like, a vegetable farmer, not an animal farmer. I think I would be too scared of like seeing animals like give birth and like dying, and like, or even like a dairy farmer. That's too scary. Yeah. So maybe I'll become a farmer, you guys. That would be cool. I like being outside. And I like gardening. Maybe I'll become a gardener. I feel... She isn't really a farmer? That is a farmer though, isn't it? I don't know, I mean... If she has a farm, she's a farmer? I don't know how it works. Yeah, I don't know anything about the. Oh, you're only 17. Oh. You could still go to cons, and you do draw. I don't know if why that just fucking, I don't know, discredits you from doing it. Let me look at what overalls look like. I don't know why they have that pocket in the front. Yeah, I remember Agnes. I remember most people I talked to, kind of. I don't remember if you were a hyper. I So you didn't go to the con? I mean, it's totally cool if you didn't. I'm just curious about these things because I've only really been to one. I mean, I've been to the same one a couple of times, but I've only been to one. I do remember this. I remember having a call. I don't remember what happened. Ah. Oh no. Why did you have to remind me of this thing? I'd completely forgotten about it. I it's totally fine not to be in the scene. I don't really think that I'm in this scene at all either. The fact that anyone is here is fucking surprising to me. As long as you're enjoying yourself, it's cool, I think. Alive, active in the community. If you like, you don't have to. You can link your Tumblr, because I think your stuff is really cool and really interesting. Guys, I don't know how people do this regularly. Talking to myself is really like stressing me out. Oh, and I'm getting tired because of it. No, it really is. I feel like I don't say it a lot because I'm really awkward at giving compliments, but it's super cool. Plus, I'm not... as far as the stream is going, I don't feel like I'm doing a very good job. Anyway. I don't really appreciate being dragged into this entire like furry mess. Like, it's a disaster what you showed me. I cry every night thinking about it. No, I've forgotten until just now, and I'm going to cry every night now. Oh boy. I had this like kind of cool idea for a sword in my head, but I don't think it's gonna work out. Plus I don't have much space left. Let me move this up here. In your dreams. Literally. You'll see me doing that quad-circuit walking in your worst nightmare. I feel like I've been really whack as far as sword designs have been going last 2 days. I mean, I don't draw swords all that often anyway, but I thought it would be like really cool if I made this person have a big old spade sword, but I don't think I can make it work. It's more like a, I don't know. I don't know. This is what I'm going with. Christ. I'm really not satisfied with music today. Give me a second. I've been listening to a lot of whack stuff lately. But yeah, I feel like when I was like younger, if I was trying out more like interesting stuff like what you're doing now, I would be a much better artist now. I think I wasn't too serious about drawing when I was sort of in my... Oh, hey, David. Thanks for joining and thanks for subscribing. I'm not sure how often I'll do it, but I'll do my best to do it regularly, even though I'm quite stressed out. And very awkward. And this is a extremely whack sword. I'm so sorry. I don't know if this would be a useful sword or a useful shovel, but there you have it. Oh yeah, but basically I feel like if I had been doing more interesting stuff when I was younger, I would be a better artist now. But I didn't, because I was lazy, and partially because I didn't really get into art until I was like 19 or so. But yeah, now I'm doing it. I'm catching up with everybody else. I'm going to finish this drawing quickly. If David, if you want to make a request, I may do like one short, quick thing. But yeah. But I don't think I'll keep screaming. I mean, I could keep screaming for ages. I don't know if I'll stream for much longer. This was basically to test out to see if I could do it. If I do it again, I might do it with another person talking to me, so it isn't quite so awkward and I don't talk quite so much. But yeah. Yelling. I know how it goes. My family shouts a lot. God. What do you mean by nice? Oh, okay, sorry. I think I'm talking too fast as well. I don't normally talk this fast. I'm a more relaxed person, and I think I'm coming across as right now. This person does not have a mouth. They're not a happy person. Oh well. And their neck is also kind of whack. Yep, this is really like a stereotype of a... Everybody has watched Mob other than me, of a farmer. You can name her if you like, even though this is a really... I might actually like make a better design based on this. The anatomy is quite bad. And the head... Christ. Wait, I don't understand what you're talking about, Jera. He needs to tie me to a chair with the laptop in front of my face, and then what should I do? Oh, watch Mob. Yeah, one day it'll happen. And then I probably won't even finish it. There's so many shows I want to watch that I then never ever watch. Mob for instance, but like there's a load of stuff that I've been meaning to watch for forever that I never get round to. This is not a good drawing. I know it's a good show. I also want to watch Cowboy Bebop, but I also haven't gotten around to that. I always just end up watching like shit that nobody recommended me, even though I know that there's a load of stuff that people have recommended me that I really ought to watch. And I end up getting disappointed because I'm watching shit that people don't like. For instance, I watched Emerald City recently. The reason I watched the lesbian card game anime was because someone else was with me. I can't watch shit on my own. I either binge the whole season in in a couple of days and then I'm done with it forever and I never watch it again, or I need someone to watch it with me. But yeah, I watched Emerald City because I was like hungry for some wicked content, but it was not at all what I was expecting. It's interesting, but problematic. Don't know if I would recommend it. I'm also kind of curious about how that anime ended, though. Because I think it did reach a conclusion, but yeah, no idea. No, there's something very wrong with this pose. Okay, no, I also have to change the music once again because I'm going to fall asleep listening to what I'm listening to. Does anyone have any requests? I think I'm going to fall back on the usual. Gérard, what was it called? Again, it was really bad and I don't recommend watching it. It had a name like Wix. Winks. I don't know. But basically it was like a magical girl kind of thing, but if magical, oh, Wixos. Yeah, selector. Yeah. We watched the first one and we started with the second one, but we didn't finish that one. And it is rough. It's not, I don't know if I would recommend it. In fact, I wouldn't. Winx Club. I'd never watched that. I watched Witch, but not. I don't know if those two things have to do with each other at all. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it a day because these are a mess. But it was actually, I think, let me do shading on this character. It looks better without the colors. Yeah. Winx Club. Good. Any media that makes anyone gay is excellent. Oh, wait, now I need to look it up. My favorite character in Witch was, like, unsurprisingly Irma. I think that was her name. Oh, I was thinking, like, confusing Winx and Wix because, again, like, I guess magical girl team. I have to look up this character. Yep, that's her name, Irma. Her design is whack, but no, that's not who I'm thinking of. What? Wait, no. Who was the one with the glasses? Oh wow. I don't really remember what happened in that show either. No, Irma is not the water one. I don't remember. I also liked the really spunky and like upbeat one because I think there was so much drama that was going on. She was the only one wearing pants. Between like the main girl and the blonde girl and the blonde girl's best friend. And I liked the upbeat character whose grandma was there because she was the only one who wasn't bringing drama into it, if I remember correctly. I kind of want to rewatch it now. The sloppiness that's happening right now. It's unbelievable. Ah. Okay. The brown-haired one had a nice voice though, I remember. It was kind of like a little bit rough. I don't know though. I feel like it was another one of those shows that I really enjoyed watching, but I never really watched properly because I just watched it whenever it was on TV. And I don't think I ever like got the plot because I didn't watch every episode. But I liked it. Okay. I'm going to have to live with these messy and kind of shitty drawings. Okay. This stream has gone on for almost 2 hours. I think I'm going to let it run. I'm going to talk bullshit for 8 minutes. But thank you for watching. I like the idea of having it end at exactly 2 hours. What? You didn't know there was a show? I never read the comics. One of the voice actors has a really nice voice, if I remember correctly. But they also like have extremely spunky voices. Some of them. Yeah. I always draw shadows in this particular type of purple. I don't know why. But do watch it. And tell me what you think. Or maybe watch it with me. I don't know. Time is going so slowly. I want to finish this stream at exactly 2 hours, but I've already drawn my very beautiful thank you image. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. I think I pretty much didn't watch it regularly for the same reason, because my grandma didn't like me watching anime. I will watch anything that you like. Because I like watching TV shows with people and nobody wants to watch TV shows with me. So yeah. Watch Witch with... Yeah. Say it 3 times fast. Watch with... Fuck, no, can't even say it once. Watch Witch with... Fuck. Watch with... No, I can't say it. Sorry. But yeah. Okay, I can't... Witch isn't an anime. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you told me, I know. Oh. I just want to watch TV, to be honest. I'm like going to start watching Doctor Who again. I know it's going to hurt me so bad, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah. My grandma was a fake fan. She thought anime was Satan, and she thought Witch was Satan too. Okay, 5 minutes. Or should I just call it quits with this stream? Nah, I think I'm done. Thank you for watching. And I know it's been really awkward and a little bit difficult this time around. Next time I'll have like a more clear plan. And again, maybe I'll talk with someone so it's not so weird. But yeah. Thank you. I don't know how to end a stream.